Hi everybody, here we are with our Strong at Home workout number 4. Thank you for sticking with me and following along as best you can at home. Every time we make one of these videos we get a little better, I hope. And we're trying to add in some breaks with text to show you what each segment is so that you can press pause on your screen. So look for that as we edit the video. So our warm-up today, we're going to go through 2 rounds and we have a list of 10. So we're going to do lateral line hops, then forward line hops. We'll step back when we do those. 10 Cossack squat and 10 calf raises. So for the line hop, I just took a piece of painter tape and taped a line on my floor. So lateral line hops is 2 feet over, 2 feet back. So the count is 1, 2. If you feel like you can't unweight both feet, remember we can pony hop. So 1 foot over, then the other one follows. So that's our lateral line hop. So we'll do 10 laterally or side to side. And then we'll go forward. So we can do a 2 foot hop over the line, step back. 2 foot hop over the line, step back. For those of you where that 2 foot hop is still challenging, remember we can do that pony hop. 1 foot over, the other one follows, step back. 1 foot over, step back. Then we go to our Cossack squat. So that's that wide straddle stance. This is a good way to warm up for squats and get a little bit of mobility in. So wide straddle stance, nice tall spine, tight belly. We're going to send the hips straight back. Then the hip goes over to one side, trying to keep that knee over the ankle, not over the toe. We don't want that knee shooting forward. So hips back, knee is over the ankle, push through that foot to stand up. Hip goes back, shift the hip. Knee again, straight over the ankle, not shooting out over the toe. We don't want that knee collapsing in. We want that knee out and then standing up. So that would be 2. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll do 10 of those. And then we come back in just 2 feet right underneath our hips. We're going to warm up our calves a lot. Some of you have been following along with the walking challenge. So our feet and our calves are probably going to need a little attention. And in our work today, we've got hopping. That's going to fire up our calves a little bit. So we want to warm up our calves. So we're just going to come up onto our toes and down, up onto our toes and down 10 times just to warm up those calves. And we're going to do some mobility at the end on our calves. So that is our warm up. 2 rounds through that, and then we move on to our strength. I'm going to keep going. Okay, and here we are for our strength piece today. We're going to do 4 sets alternating between our 2 exercises, which are tempo squats and a goblet carry or a loaded carry. So with our tempo squats, our rep scheme is 3. So we're going to go to our squat stance. Nice tall spine, tight belly. We can put our arms out for counterbalance, and we're going to send our hips back, and we're going to go down slowly on a count of 3, and then stand up fast. Slowly down, stand up fast. Slowly down, stand up fast. Your first set, you might choose to do unloaded. The second, third, and 4th sets, you can try loading it. And you can just go to a goblet hold or a hold where you're just hugging or holding on to a load. And again, we're going down slow, up fast. Down slow, up fast, okay? The load on this does not need to be heavy because tempo is working power, and you'll feel this a little bit more the next day. It's important that we train that power. So we're not really working on a heavy load here. We're working on thinking about the speed, going down slow, standing up fast. So we're alternating that with a carry. So for that, you can use a bucket or a pail, load it up with whatever you can find. In here I've got a bag of rice, a bunch of canned goods, and a bag of flour. Whatever it is that you'd like, you're going to bring that up to your chest and just hold on to it. In our carry, we're going to think about standing tall through the spine, tight belly. We don't want to arch our back to carry this, but we're going to walk a length. So a hallway in our home. We can also, if we don't have a long hallway in our home to walk, we can just do a march in place with a high knee march, thinking about keeping that belly tight, spine tall. So the length that we're after is 20 to 30 feet or 20 to 30 high knee march. So you're going to alternate that carry or march with your tempo squats, and that's our strength focus for today. Okay, so here we are now ready for our workout. For this, you'll probably need a jug that has a handle on it so that we can do a swing. What we're going to do is 10 minutes working at a steady pace of as many rounds and reps as you can of 10 kettlebell swings, 10 Cossack squats, and 6 line hops. On the line hops, you can choose whichever way you want to hop. You can go forward and back or laterally, side to side. Up to you, whichever way you like better. So basically what this is going to look like, I'm going to use my jug that's my windshield wiper jug. It's got a handle on it, lid is on nice and tight. Go into my little quarter squat to pick it up, send it back, stand up tall. Okay, I don't worry about how high that jug is going. I'm worrying about standing up tall, standing up fast with that big glute squeeze that gets the power that I'm after. And I just swing my jug. Once I'm done 10, I'm going to set that down in my nice squat stance. And then I'm going to go to that Cossack squat, nice and wide, hip back, down to one side and up, down to the other side and up. If you want to increase the challenge here, you can continue to hold on to that jug and do a goblet Cossack squat. So it's a loaded squat, choosing whatever weight you feel like you can handle. And then once you've done 10 Cossack squat, so 10 in total, then you're going to go to your line hops. If you're doing forwards, make sure you step back. Remember, you can pony hop if you need to. 10 minutes working at a steady pace, and that's our workout for today. Okay, we're at the very end of our workout. We're going to do a little bit of mobility for our feet and our calves. If you have been out walking, doing the daily walking challenge, your feet and calves might be starting to feel the effects of that. Also today's workout with the line hopping, we would have been firing up those feet and the muscles in our calves. So we're going to give them a little bit of love and attention. So 2 tools that you're going to need, a lacrosse ball or a firm ball. A golf ball might also work, or a road hockey ball. A firm tennis ball is an option, but it might just be too soft and collapse underneath your foot. The other item, this is a mobility stick, but many of you probably have a rolling pin in your home. You're going to want to go and dig through your kitchen drawers and see if you can find a rolling pin. It will do the trick. So we'll start with our foot. So we're going to put the lacrosse ball on the ground. Make sure you've got your shoes kicked off. And you can do this sitting or standing. It's totally up to you. But basically, we're going to roll that ball around our foot, getting into all of those basically 3 corners of our foot, taking our time. If you stand up, you'll get a little bit more weight onto that, working through all of those little joints underneath your toes, and then down in towards the heel. You want to spend about 1 minute to 2 minutes on each foot. Okay, if you find any of those really painful places, those places that kind of have that hurt so good, just pause, stay there, relax and breathe. Breathe deeply down into your belly and see if that eases off. Okay, so that's the first step, is the lacrosse ball underneath your foot. That's called a foot smash. Now the next thing we're going to use is that rolling pin, and we're going to do a little calf myofascial release. So basically what we're going to do is take that rolling pin and press it in against that calf, in around the back, up and down, get down near the Achilles and all the way up into the top, and you come around the outside, searching for anything that's extra lumpy and painful. And if you find something, hang out there a little bit, pause. And you'll notice that I'm pressing the handles of the rolling pin with a little bit of pressure into my shin or my calf. And I'm just rolling it around, up and down. You're gonna wanna stay off this bony part of your shin. There's not really any soft tissue there that we're trying to work through. So you're not gonna enjoy that. Oh, here comes my visitor. Hi, Aya. So you'll spend 1 to 2 minutes on this side. And that's it for today.